Welcome everyone to this sunny stopover on the shores of the Mediterranean. Today, I'm taking you to discover Marseille, one of the oldest ports in Europe, and its stunning surroundings. A stopover between sea, light, culture, and the gentle way of life. Marseille is, above all, a city of character, open to the world for more than 2,600 years. Founded by the Greeks under the name Massalia, it has always been a crossroads of civilizations, cultures, scents, and colors. Here, everything is intense: the accent, the light, the narrow streets of Lepania, La Canebière, the Basilica of Notre Dame de la Garde perched on its hill, and of course, the old port, the beating heart of the city. But a stopover in Marseille is also an invitation to explore the Provençal hinterland. Provence is a unique emotion in itself: hills covered with olive trees, fields of lavender, hilltop villages, the scents of thyme and rosemary, and that distinctive light which has inspired so many painters and writers. It's impossible not to mention the Calanques, that natural gem with its white cliffs, oil painting-like scenery, and turquoise waters. Cassis, nestled at the foot of these wonders, offers an idyllic setting with its small fishing port and gentle way of life. A typically Provençal village, colourful, welcoming, and surrounded by breathtaking landscapes. I will now introduce you to the most beautiful excursions departing from Marseille. Some will take you through the vibrant streets of the Phocéan city, others to the villages of inland Provence, or even to the Calanques and the peaceful shores of Cassis. I'll also give you tips for visiting on your own, whether on foot or by public transport. Get ready for a stopover that truly captures the spirit of the South, with its history, nature, gastronomy, and sheer beauty. First excursion: Panoramic Marseille and Notre Dame de la Garde. This excursion gives you an overview of the city. From the port, you discover the old port, the Painia district, the town hall, and then you head up to the Notre Dame de la Garde Basilica, perched at 162 meters above sea level. From there, the view over Marseille, the Frioul Islands, and the Château d'If is spectacular. An ideal visit to get a sense of the city in a short time. Second excursion: Cassis and the Calanques. Cassis is a marvel. This little colourful port is surrounded by white cliffs plunging into the turquoise sea. After a short scenic journey from Marseille, you explore the village, then set off on a boat trip through the Calanques, those spectacular coves nestled between sea and rocks. The contrast of colours, the light and the silence make this visit an unforgettable experience. Third excursion: Aix-en-Provence, city of art and fountains. Former capital of Provence, Aix is an elegant town with cobbled streets, shaded squares, and baroque fountains. It is also the birthplace of the painter Cézanne. You visit his studio, the Saint-Sauveur Cathedral, the Cowes Mirabeau and its grand townhouses. A refined stroll at the heart of Provençal culture. Fourth excursion: the villages of the Luberon. Discover the Provençal hinterland with its hilltop villages and landscapes immortalized by painters and writers. Gordes, Roussillon, and Lourmarin each offer their own charms: stone houses, flower-filled lanes, and artisan markets. You experience authentic and timeless Provence, surrounded by lavender, honey, and pottery. Fifth excursion: Arles and the Alpilles. Arles, a Roman and Camargue town, is famous for its amphitheatre, its arenas, its ancient theatre, but also for having inspired Van Gogh. The excursion continues towards the Alpilles, with their wild hills, olive groves, and villages such as Les Baux de Provence, a medieval fortress clinging to the rock. Sixth excursion: the Provence wine route. Set off to discover the vineyards of Provence. This excursion takes you to a typical estate where you will discover the local grape varieties: Grenache, Simsalt, Syrah. Tasting of fresh rosés, fruity whites, and intense reds in a setting of vineyards and hills. Seventh excursion: Avignon and the Palais des Papes. A little further from Marseille, this excursion takes you to Avignon, the former city of the popes in the 14th century. You will visit the majestic Palais des Papes, the cathedral, the ramparts, and the famous Pont d'Avignon. a city of history, art, and elegance. 8th excursion, Les Beaux de Provence and Corrières de Lumière. In the Alpes Massif, the village of Les Beaux de Provence is ranked among the most beautiful in France. You visit it before immersing yourself in a unique artistic experience at the Corrières de Lumière, a former quarry transformed into an immersive museum with monumental projections on the rock walls. 9th excursion, boat trip to the Frioul Islands and Château d'If. From the old port, set off on a cruise to the Frioul Islands. There, you'll discover wild beaches, unspoilt nature, and visit the Château d'If, made famous by Alexandre Dumas' novel, The Count of Monte Cristo. An excursion that combines literary adventure with seascapes. 10th excursion, Gourmet Marseille. For food lovers, this tour lets you discover the city's markets, taste navettes, pastis, olives, goat's cheese and, of course, the famous bouillabaisse. You'll also meet passionate artisans in the narrow streets of Lepania. Each of these excursions reveals a different side of Marseille and Provence. It's up to you to choose your path.